Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis Cox, a local realtor in Jacksonville, Florida and surrounding areas. And today we're going to be talking about the cost of living in Jacksonville. You'll want to hear this. Alrighty, let's jump right in. So for today's video about the cost of living in Jacksonville, you're going to find some amazing information. When I say amazing, I mean amazing. Because Jacksonville is comparably lower than some of the more major cities that you'll hear about in Florida, like Tampa and Miami. All right, so let's get going. I have my phone here for some notes, and also I'll be showing you real-time evidence of what I'm saying. All right, so let's get going. So for the national average in Florida at 100, we're gonna first go over the overall cost of living in Jacksonville. It's at a median of a 93.5. So with Florida being the average of a Florida average 100, it is considerably less, because Jacksonville, you can get the same bang for your buck as you would living in Miami or also like living in Tampa or Orlando. So we're gonna go to the main thing that you want to know. Housing. So how much it would cost for you to live. So the median home cost here in Jacksonville is $231,800. In Florida itself, it's $294,900. Now, wow, you will be saving thousands of dollars if you come and move to Jacksonville, because Florida's market is hot right now. And I'm telling you, if you want to save your money, come to Jacksonville. You will not have to spend as much as you would in other places. Of course, Florida is on the rise and things are becoming more expensive, but you can control that with where you live in Florida. All right. So grocery in Florida, it's at a 102.8, but here in Jacksonville, it's a 99.2, which we're almost at the Florida average of 100, but Florida is over when it comes to groceries, so 102.8, and in Jacksonville, it's 99.2. So with that being said, it is still on the lower side. I mean, groceries are still pretty high here, of course, but it's cheaper here than it would be in other places. And I can attest to that because in Miami, the overall cost of living is 123.1, whereas in Jacksonville, it's 93.5. Come on. Of course, like Jacksonville is just considerably cheaper. So grocery in Miami would be 107.3, which is literally over the Florida average, because you're paying for the name Miami, which we do with a lot of things. You pay for the name. When you go to schools, you end up paying for the name, not for like the quality of things that you'll get. For another thing, housing, it sits at a 78, and the Florida, it's 102.6. There's so many people looking to buy right now in this market, and they want to come to Florida. And if you would love to know where to come to Jacksonville. Housing will be considerably cheaper, and you will get the same amenities, you can live in nicer areas, you can live wherever you want, and you will not have to pay as much as you would going to other major cities. Of course, you'll have to pay more if you want to live near the beaches or near like big things like St. Augustine, or we're going near like Ponte Vedra, St. John's Town Center, all of that. But if you want to, like, you'll pay more. But honestly, it'll be less than living somewhere like Miami and whatnot. All right, so another thing, here we go, transportation. So that is a little bit over the average of Florida, which is Florida's, like I said, average is 100, transportation is 101.4. So transportation is a tad bit on the higher side. And I would definitely say this is probably due to things like gas, things like, I mean, traffic could have a thing to do with that. But if we're going to sit here and compare it to more major cities, let's look at this. Transportation in Miami is 144.5. That literally is way over 100. Because, like I said, you're in Miami, so you're going to be paying Miami dollars. All right. So another cost in Jacksonville, just for like simple like miscellaneous things outside of like utilities, transportation, housing, health, groceries, just miscellaneous things, you're paying about, it'll be 100.4. So just literally 0.4 over the Florida average. But think, in Jacksonville, you don't have things like Disney World. You don't have things like just like Universal Studios like you would in Orlando, or like the big like South Beach, like those different types of things. So you don't have those big ticketed items like amenities, all those, like you don't have to deal with all of that. So it is considerably less. But when we go and compare it to Miami, you're at a 104.8, so that is a little bit on the higher side. I mean, not too bad, but, and then in Tampa, you're at a 96.3, which is actually less than the average. So that might be, that might be another option. But I definitely say Jacksonville, you will get a better bang for your buck. All right. So another, what we can also look at here is we can look at the housing. We can compare, because I love to compare. I want you to see real-time evidence. So housing prices in Tampa, the average is $306,900. In Florida, it's $294,900. So $294,900. So this is way more overpriced, and especially in the market today, things will be way more overpriced. Whereas in Miami, we're at $398,100. Extremely expensive. You'll be paying more, and you can get some of the same exact things that you'll be getting in Miami in Tampa. So you are on the more cheaper side in Jacksonville, but you just don't have all of those. You still have luxuries, you still have amenities, but you don't have as much as you would in bigger areas. All right, so that's really all I have to say today. Thank you so much for watching. I am a local realtor in Jacksonville, Florida for EXP, and I'm always here with the facts, the knowledge. Anything you need, I'm here for you. Anything Jacksonville related, anything Florida related, I'm right here for you. Have a good one. Thank you.